It's your girl Team Stacy, and I'm back. Maybe I said I'm back with another YouTube video. And if you're new to my channel, hello. And if you're a subscriber, what's up? Alrighty guys, so today I'm giving you guys a review on the wig that was sent to me by Megalook. This is their Body Wave number 4 unit. It is gorgeous. I did review a unit similar to this, but Megalook's is a little bit lighter brown. And y'all, this install is giving. I'm getting so much better with installing my units. So I do want to give a quick disclaimer. I'm so sorry for the late uploads. I literally lost all my footage. Let me show you guys. So I was using this external hard drive right here, and she decided to fail on me. Literally, I lost everything that I was recording with this unit. I did show you guys me bleaching and plucking and doing everything, but I lost it. Thank God I didn't do the full install yet, so I didn't lose everything. But you know, losing any footage is never fun. So I did go ahead and had to buy a completely new one, and I had to re-record this video. So that is what we're doing in today's video. So anyways, that is just for my subscribers. If you're here just for the review, you don't really know me, you're just like, girl, yeah, so basically in today's video I will be installing this unit. As you guys see, we're giving some edges. Y'all, these are like the best edges I've ever did in my life, probably ever had in my life. These look so good. I'm so obsessed. Megalook is, I've worked with them before, love them, obsessed with them. So if you're interested in seeing how I installed this video, if you want to know if Megalook is worth your coins, if you want to see, you know, basically how this color looked on my skin tone, or is this a color that you want to try out, whatever your reasoning is for looking this video up and clicking this specific video, thank you so much for clicking this video, and go ahead and keep on watching. Hey y'all, so let's go ahead and get right into this wig install, girl. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm taking a traditional wig cap and I'm just cutting out my ear tabs, and then to lay down my cap we are just gonna take some bonding, girl, some lace glue. This is Ghost Bond. You guys know I'm obsessed with Ghost Bond. I'm actually running out in this video, so don't judge me. I did buy another one today, but we're just shaping out my natural hairline. And then after I smooth out the glue, then I'm just taking my blow dryer on a cool setting, and we are just blow drying that until it's clear. After we do that, then I'm going to take some of the black even lace spray, and this is just going to reinforce our cap, because you know how sometimes like the wig be like sliding back and pulling on your edges. But when you do this method, okay, I used to just do the spray, but now with the glue and the spray, we don't get pulley edges, we don't get none of that. We just get a nice flawless bald cap. Say hello to Simba. If you don't know who Simba is, that is my son. I don't know why he was in my videos. He's so nosy. But I'm just taking a eyebrow razor and we're just cutting the excess cap off. As you guys can see what I'm doing here, as y'all and Simba can see, because everybody in my business right now. All right guys, I told Simba to lay down, but I'm just cutting off my cap. Usually I use scissors, but my scissors are missing. Somebody in my house got sticky fingers, but as you can see, use what you got. So a razor is gonna work, okay? Anything, whatever. Don't use a knife, but anything works. After that, I'm just gonna take my cream foundation, and I'm just going to take a sponge. Yet again, usually I use a makeup brush, but all I had was my sponge, and that works. So I'm just gonna take a makeup sponge. We're gonna put that all over the cap, and then I cleaned up my forehead with 91% alcohol. You can use 70, you can use whatever, just clean it up. This is a gorgeous light brown wig that was sent to me by Megalook. Look at it, girl. I did customize it off camera. That's what I was talking about. Lost all that footage, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this wig on my head. I love it. I actually had a light brown wig previously from a different company. They're both really good, but what I like about this hair is I like the shade of this brown. I feel like it's a little bit lighter. I'm doing my little happy dance, yeah. But let's go ahead and just get into the glue down process. This is the process that matters the most. This is what's going to give you scalp. This is what's going to give you natural. This is what's going to give you went to the hair salon and paid for this, okay? So I'm taking Ghost Bond. The only other glue that I think I want to try is Erica J, but I use Ghost Bond. It's $14.99 at my local beauty supply store, so it's not expensive. We're putting one layer of glue directly across our forehead. We don't have to do this in layers, none of that, okay? Put it directly across your forehead. Then you want to take the back of a business card, whatever, and you want to smooth out the glue nice and flat. Then you want to blow dry on a keyword, cool setting, okay? These are all things that are very important. Blow dry your hair on a cool setting or the glue. And I did 2 layers because I do a lot of wig install, so I'm not wearing my wig for too long. But you want your wig to last, go for about like 4 layers. Next up, we are going to now push this hair down. This is also very crucial, okay? I pull the hair until you can't see the cap anymore, okay? So I make the natural hairline on the wig cover the hairline of my real hair, which is now covered by a cap. So I'm gonna say that again. I let the natural hairline of the wig cover the hairline of the cap, okay? So I pull the hair, I lift my edges back, and I pull it so you're not seeing any cap. This is what's going to give out the scalp because it's coming directly from like where your hairline would start. So it's not too far down in your forehead, yet it's, you know, on skin. So it looks like it's coming out of scalp. And with the foundations and everything, it looks really good. Here, I'm just cutting off the excess lace. This was like the lace that was covering my ears. We're just cutting that off. Nothing too fancy. Just cut a straight line. After that, I'm just taking the comb and I'm just pushing on the lace. You want to push the lace into the glue. And then I'm going to take my elastic band that I almost hit y'all with. And then I'm just going to tie this around the perimeter of my wig. Real tight, real tight. It's only going to be on for 10 minutes so you can take the pain, okay? We put that on. We're going to leave it for 10 minutes. So within the 10 minutes, you guys know what's up. I'm obsessed with my hot comb. So I'm just going to hot comb my hair. This is also very, very important. This is not a step you want to skip, okay? Hot combing it really makes the hair look neat. It makes the hair look flawless. It makes the hair, you know, just Simba's all of my business. Look at him. But it just makes the hair look flawless and like it's coming out your scalp. So after the 10 minutes is up, I take the tight band off, but guess what? We're gonna hot comb again. I don't stop with the hot comb, okay? This is not where it ends here, okay? So I'm just combing the hair. Then I'm going to take my She's Balm. This is their wax stick. I want to find another wax stick. I don't know. I feel like lately, I don't know if I'm going too heavy with the wax sticks, but my hair's been coming off just a little bit greasy. So if you're using the wax stick, my favorite out of everyone that I use is a She's Balm, even though I want to find another one. But this wax stick, just be a little bit more light-handed with it, okay? I'm just going to go ahead and put that on the hair. I'm putting it on the top right near the part, and then also you guys see near my edges. So we're just doing that, and then we're taking the hot comb again. My hot comb is set on 450. I go to the highest setting possible, and we're just gonna smooth that wax stick into my hair. All right, so after that, I'm pushing my edges back, and that's just so they can be out the way because we are about to cut off the excess lace. So I'm taking my razor again. I'm zooming you guys in so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. I'm just taking the razor and I'm just kind of going in tiny zigzag motions, and I'm pulling on the excess lace and pushing my hair back with my finger, and I am just cutting away. And I'm cutting fairly close to the hairline. Not close that we're cutting off the hairline, but very, very close. So there should be like half a centimeter of lace that's just there to hold the, like, you know, to glue things down. But just a little bit of lace remaining on the skin. And then there was a little bit of like lifting going on, so I'm just taking a little bit of glue on the back of my rat tail comb, and I'm lifting up the wig and just sliding the glue right there, so the lace is not going to be lifting. All right, guys, so next up, this is one of my favorite parts because I'm actually getting really good at this. But right now, we are just working on the edges. So I'm cutting the edges at an angle with my eyebrow razor. And then we're going to go ahead and take my flat iron. This is a 1/2 inch flat iron, I believe. And I'm just curling it under. The edges that's going to be like in the front, like near close to the part, I like to go over that 2 times with the flat iron. I don't know, I just feel like sometimes my edges come out a little wavy, so when I curl it twice, it helps it like straighten the hair and then also curl it. So I don't know if that makes sense, but that's just something I like to do. But the sideburns, you could just curl once. I'm just going under, and I'm really just turning that curling iron. So after I comb the edges in the direction I wanted them to go, then I'm just going to take the Gots to Be glue, and we are just going to put that on the edges, and we are just going to kind of like comb the hair in like a C shape. As you guys can see, we're just kind of combing it in a C shape. Just watch what I'm doing. Honestly, watching and practicing is what's going to help you, because you guys know I wasn't that good at edges, and I feel like I'm really getting better. But as you see, I'm just combing the hair in the direction I want it to go, and then it's pretty easy after that. You just want to take your edge, whatever edge control you're using. I'm using the Gots to Be glue gel, and then I'm just kind of combing it in a C motion. And then after I did my edges, I did my other side off camera. I'm just going to take my Even Lace spray, and this is what's going to make sure my edges stay down. And then I'm just going to rub that on the edges. And honestly, if you want, like, I left my edges kind of like hard, but you can always comb that out to make it not look so crunchy. But I don't think this is necessarily crunchy. It's just like it's really stapled into my skin. Here I'm using like this kind of like shine spray. Be careful, because it says oil free, but as you can see, it looks a little oily. It's just giving the hair a shine, so when you press it, it looks good. But do not put too much, because your hair will look oily and weighed down. So I'm not going to show you guys too much of me flat ironing the hair, but I'm just taking my Remington flat iron, and it's on 450 degrees, and I'm just flat ironing it and chasing it with a rat tail comb. Okay guys, and last but not least, I'm just going to take that same foundation, and I'm just going to put that on the part. And this is just going to define it. I love how the part is nice and skinny, so it just really looks good. And then I just take the back of my makeup brush and just kind of like push it into the lace. And then the final spray, just to make sure there's no flyaways, girl. Yeah, get into it. This looks too good. I'm in love right now. Alright guys, so that is the end of today's video. I did go ahead and do my makeup. I love this hair. This hair got so silky straight. I'm obsessed with this unit. Megalook just never disappoints. I love them so much. Thank you so much for sending me this unit, guys. This wig is gorgeous. I'm just ready for the compliments that I'm gonna get. I know people are gonna be like, oh my god. First of all, you barely see people doing number 4s. Yeah, we got number 4, and it looks so good. It bleached so nicely. The edges are just spectacular. Megalook, I love you guys so much. This wig is definitely Team Stacey approved. I love this unit. It's gorgeous. It's everything. It's Team Stacey approved for sure. Yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. If you are interested in this makeup look, I will be dropping this very soon, so definitely stay tuned for that. Also, if you want to buy this unit, if you want to check out Megalook, all the links that you need will be down below with some promo codes, discount codes, all of that good stuff. So if you want to buy this specific unit, it'll be in my description box. And then also, if you just want to browse on their website and see what they have, definitely check them out. I love you guys so much, and that is the end of today's video. Bye guys, I'll see you guys next time.